Mr. Olson.
Can everybody come in again?
Good afternoon. So are we live here? Want to welcome everybody to Schenectady City Hall in our first of what we hope will be a monthly open house program in Schenectady. Thankful to our partners in Key Bank and their Key to the City mortgage initiative, which in this market is a unique product which I believe makes the city of Schenectady more competitive and creates greater opportunity for home ownership in our community, and I do thank our partners at Key Bank. This is the largest open house undertaking that I believe has ever happened in the city of Schenectady, and I thank Prudential Realty for focusing on this and being the initiative, and all our partners that are joining as we look to build on today's success and again make it a monthly event that markets Schenectady and attracts owner-occupied individuals to our great housing stock. Want to recognize some of my colleagues here: Councilmember Peggy King, Lisa Perazzo, Carl Erickson, our colleagues in the Schenectady City School District, School Board President Kathy Lewis, School Board Member Ron Lindsay. Have anybody else? Cheryl. Oh, Cheryl, I'm sorry. Welcome also, and we'll hear briefly from our school superintendent in a few minutes. But we need responsible homeowners in the city of Schenectady, and I want to do everything in my power in utilizing city staff and resources to attract people to this community. It is an opportunity here that is, I believe, unparalleled, where we talk about high taxes, we talk about some of the urban problems, and why people tend to discount the city of Schenectady in other communities. And if you do the analysis, and some of this is available in the packets, we have realtors and some of the individuals from Key can talk to you, the market has overly compensated for some of those perceived conditions that exist in the market. I mean that our housing prices are far lower than they should be. And as a result of that, some of the taxes and fees represent a greater proportion than in some of our suburban locations or other communities. And people look at that and they say, oh, it's too high, we don't want to live here. But when you break it down, if you buy a house and you look at your cost of home ownership, the mortgage, taxes, insurance, and other related fees, in fact, home ownership in the city of Schenectady is far more competitive than any of the other communities in the region. Some of the questions come up about the school district. And we acknowledge there have been problems in the past, but there's a team in place that is committed to changing that. We're fortunate to have John Yagelski as the interim superintendent, working with Kathy Lewis and the other members of the school board. They are changing that, dealing with the past problems, and reinforcing what is really an unparalleled offering of courses in this school district that is, I believe, second to none in the Capital District. And if people want to move here, want to take advantage of the school district, you're going to find that there's opportunities and educational excitement that, again, is unequaled and unparalleled in the region. And that if people sort through kind of the rhetoric, some of the disinformation, Schenectady is the opportunity, the place people should be. We should look at Schenectady, and I want people to live here, move here, and participate in this community. And it's with that I'd like to introduce one of our partners, Jay Christiana, president of Prudential Manor Homes, who has been a key driver in putting this together. Key is kind of a good term to use today.
Thank you.
Welcome, thank you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'd like to thank Mayor McCarthy and KeyBank for making us a part of today's event. We look forward to continuing this type of promotion with the City of Schenectady for many years to come. Our company, Prudential Manor Homes Realtors, started 90 years ago right up the street. Oh, I'm sorry, there we go, a little bit better. Started about 90 years ago, right up the street where Pinhead Susan's now stands. Schenectady is a very important community to us, and we appreciate everything the mayor continues to do to promote this terrific city. We will have associates at all of the homes that are open on today's tour to answer any of the questions that you may have. Associate broker Mary D'Alessandro will be here to answer questions, and Donna Riccatello will be on the bus this afternoon. I invite you to download the Prudential Manor mobile app today. This will help you with the tour today. It's available in the app stores on any smartphone, and it'll show you where all the properties in the area are listed and give you more information. I just thank you again, and we look forward to a great event today. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker is a good friend, a great leader, and as we go through a transition phase in the school district, that we are truly have been blessed to have the expertise and knowledge of John Yagelski. He really has opened up the city school district to what we all know it can be, should be, and will continue to grow. And John, thank you for being here today and participating in this.
Thanks for those kind words. When I think about keys to the city, this city or any other city, among the keys are the school systems. I came here just about 2 years ago when a lot of attention was on adults and adult-related problems. I'm happy to tell you we're focusing now on students, on learning, and on teaching. We have a wonderful school system that gets lost in some of the noise. As a long-time educator, I see up close what's really positive about this school district. We have more offerings for our students than any of the other school districts in this area. It's a wonderful place. You want evidence of that? The board just recently completed a process of looking for a new superintendent. We were able to attract accomplished educators to apply for the city because they see what's here already and the potential to take it even further. Matter of fact, the gentleman who was selected specifically responded to questions around why he came. He wanted to come to this city so that he could have his own young children join in this school system and experience what an urban school system of this diversity and outstanding programs could offer. No one can speak louder about this school district than someone who would make that kind of commitment. So we've really got a great school system, and it is one of the keys to this city, and it should attract more and more people to come and live here. Thank you.
And now one of our key partners, Joseph Riedhammer from KeyBank, and it is a unique product that Key has put together in this market, and I am truly thankful, appreciative of the efforts of KeyBank, and look forward to working with you in the future as we continue to make this city a great place to live and work.
Thank you everyone for coming today. Today is the day that Key to the City comes home. Today, homebuyers can see for themselves the exceptional quality of homes this program makes affordable here in the city of Schenectady. We've been very pleased with the response this program has had among homebuyers in Schenectady. At the start, homebuyers here had to take our word for it. They knew about the program because we announced it publicly. However, today, they can take a tour of a remarkable selection of high-quality, affordable homes that are available in the welcoming neighborhoods of Schenectady. Key to the City is a true partnership that works as partnerships should, with everyone bringing something unique to the table. The City of Schenectady brings leadership in attracting new residents to its town. The city also brings to bear the expertise of many city departments, demonstrating a commitment to providing a high quality of life for the city residents. Prudential Manor Home has been a great partner from the start. They bring many years of experience and professionalism, as well as an outstanding selection of homes here within Schenectady. And KeyBank is proud to provide affordable financing that enables homebuyers, including first-time homebuyers, to join those who already know what a great community the city of Schenectady is to raise a family in. The numbers of the program speak for themselves. We've had 17 closings since inception of this program started at the end of September. That's 6 more since our meeting here this past January. We've had over 98 new inquiries since January 3rd in reference to this program, bringing the total interest of prospective homebuyers over 270 since November. We have 7 loans currently in progress that we expect to be wrapping up here shortly in February. So you can see the program is working and it's taking effect here in Schenectady. We're glad you could all be here today, and we're glad to all the homeowners that are in a position to take advantage of this unique financing. We welcome you to see the fine values of the homes here in Schenectady. Thank you.
Our original concept when we started this was to kind of start out small this month and let it build over the course of the next few months. By the individuals here, we clearly see that it's been far more successful than I thought. I appreciate everybody's interest, their participation. I had made the commitment to make city staff available at homes. Commissioner Olson is here, Chief Delarocco, Chief Chairs, Assistant Chief Kilcullen. Unfortunately, we don't have quite as many public employees to send out to every house today, but we will have different people at different places, and if people have questions, we'll follow up as best we can today and get back to people on Tuesday and Wednesday so that we will convince people that this is the best community. We want people to be here and want them to take pride in Schenectady. And with that, I would open it up for any questions that individuals may have before we start the formal tour.
What specifically are the incentives to attract home buyers to the city?
The simple summary of KeyBank, at this time they will write a note at 100% to value, really with $500 down. They will loan up to $50,000 above that, so a homeowner can go in, make repairs, modifications to a home, update the heating system, put a new kitchen in, bathroom. It's again, unique product in this market where other banks are looking for 20% down, a higher participation by the owner, so it's creative financing.
In terms of quality of life incentives?
You've got Proctor's, you've got a great school district, we're seeing investment by General Electric, we have a great park system, and we have just a number of opportunities here that where Schenectady continues to get better every day.
It seems like a kind of an almost desperate marketing attempt to get people to live in a city that, you must admit, doesn't have a great reputation.
I will tell you, I believe that reputation is propagated primarily by the media, and I know that you look at, so that, no, it's not all your fault, but if it, the old saying, if it bleeds, it leads. The good things, the incremental things that are happening every day are not necessarily those things that are newsworthy. The program delivery in the school district is not something that you read about. Those kids there that are taking advantage of it, they're really going to be great leaders for the future, and it's part of this effort today is get that message out that there are a lot of good things that are happening here that aren't necessarily newsworthy every day, but is a good community and we want people to participate in it.
Can you expand on the program delivery in the school district?
Probably the superintendent might be better to actually deal with that, or the president of the school board.
We have, as an example, in our high school, a number of wonderful offerings that are not available in other places. As an example, International Baccalaureate program. We have an outstanding fine arts program. We have an outstanding Cisco program that's recognized by Cisco and sends many people to us. We have just a wide range of offerings. Our course offering booklet for our high school, I would stack up against any in the state. The breadth of offerings is impressive. The number of outstanding students who graduate and go on to the finest universities and colleges in this land and do it successfully is evidence to how well they're prepared.
Other than the key bank program incentive, is there any other incentive in place? I mean, because when I look at the listing on some of these properties, the price for a 3-bedroom home, I mean, the extravagant is high. So if there's any break, a tax break or anything, because I already have a few property in the city of Schenectady. So owner occupied would, I'm not qualified for that. But is there any other program for somebody like me?
This program is for owner-occupied housing, and that's the push that we're trying to do, is attract owner-occupied individuals here to this community. Yes, sir.
My name is Steve. I'm also a member of Occupy Schenectady. We know the involvement of banks in the disaster in this country today. And it was due to these 100% loans that they gave to people and selling the mortgages out and so on. How do we know that this bank is not involved in this again?
I'd say that this is somewhat of a much more conservative package. I know that the acronyms that used to exist in the market were ninja loans, no income, no asset, no job, but you could qualify for a $250,000 mortgage, not once, but twice, but 3 times. Those are the things that were wrong. That's why you had the collapse. Key Bank is for credit qualified, owner occupied, 1- and 2-family houses. It's in fact a fairly conservative mortgage package. But with the down payment and some of the other things, it is far more competitive than other instruments that are available in the market today.
So why 100%? If you qualify, you just good a customer, why do you have to get 100% loan to ratio?
I'll let Key address the thing, but they believe that's, again, a conservative package.
Hi, I'm Joel Bazoin. I'm the district sales manager for Key Bank here in Albany. There's often a negative connotation with 100% financing. However, we're responsibly lending. We're offering pre- and post-purchase counseling to our clients. So we're not only educating them on how to pay their bills, we're also educating them on how to maintain the home, pay the bills after they close on the mortgage, and stay in the home.
The question is, if they already qualify, you don't need to teach them those things. They already qualify. Why 100%? Because they're just good a customer. You don't need to give them that. You know what I'm saying? This is just a sales marketing pitch or something. You know, this is about one bank and one real estate agent trying to get a lot of people here, and the bank is going to rip you off again, I think. You know, it's just the same thing over and over. We've had this story so much in this country.
But again, we're fortunate to have Key and Prudential be the point persons on this. It is not exclusive to any bank or any real estate firm. The city stands ready, willing, and able to work with other realty agencies and other banks. And we have ongoing discussions with banks, realtors, to expand and build on this program. And that you're trying to cast negative aspersions on what is a good program. It's an incentive that makes Schenectady more competitive in this market. And I'm proud to stand here and have Key as a partner today. Yes, ma'am.
I just want to say, I'm not sure what the question is over here. However, I just feel that, this situation has to be a 2-part thing. And as the bank takes you through these steps, as the consumer, you have to advocate yourself and ask the questions and find out where you're going to be with this before you sign. Which means if you don't understand something, you have to ask. I think we're so complacent and we sit back and want the bank to figure everything out for us. But you know what? We need to be proactive. And going back to what you're saying, I think it's a twofold thing. If you come in here trying to get a home and it doesn't add up, and you feel you can't do it, then you have to say, look, I can't do this. I have
That's
to
exactly
another
correct.
time.
We don't want people to be in homes that they cannot afford. But one of the key things to this financing program, again, is the ongoing education program so that people learn to manage money better, learn to look at other opportunities for retirement investments, other things, and it becomes the total financial package. And so, again, I'm proud to have KeyBank as a partner in this undertaking. Other questions, or should we, yes, sir?
Is there any incentives for first-time home buyers? I mean, any literature on that?
There are some in some of the package, and Mr. Ahmad Yousefi, who's right here, can also talk to individuals on specific questions that they may have. I want to thank everybody for coming today and appreciate your time, consideration, and if you have questions, comments, we have staff here and we'll be available throughout the day. Thank you.
Yeah.